So welcome back to some more Skyward Sword. Last time we ridded the blight of Mr. Whale. Where's Mr. Whale? Oh, there he is. Hi, Mr. Whale. Still need to clear out the warts on you, buddy. And I thought it was a good little scenic route to go back to the Isle of Song and Isle of Songs, and see the new beauty that is the new Thunderhead. And so this time, we're running into corner aside. We're gonna start going after the songs that we were told to go after to find the last bit, or well, to find the Triforce, basically. And for some reason, these things are still here. I really don't know why, but I will mention this right now, that there is a quest that is available to us as of this moment. We're not going to be doing that until pretty much the end of the Let's Play, because, I don't know, it's kind of out there to do right now, and, you know, we are close to the end of the game anyway, so it's not going to be that much longer. But first, I figure we should do things in order. Firstly, with Faron being our next target. Now, you can tackle this in any way you want, and theoretically, it is technically the best to do Lanayru first. How did I get caught up in that? That's what happens if you hit by the NATO. I will warn you though, if you go and take care of Lanayru now, especially if you're playing the not patched Wii version, there is a chance that your game will get soft locked and you have to restart the entire game over because of the soft lock. They intend you to do Faron, Eldon, and Lanayru in that order, but for oh hello Silver Rupee, what the crap? Give me that. That was amazing. But they made it free range for some reason, and in the original Wii version they didn't account for that. It was actually one of the few first Zelda, the usual phenomenon. I'll talk about that in a second, but anyway, it's one of the few Nintendo games that actually got patch notes back on the Wii. You had to set your Wii to the internet to download a patch for that specific glitch. Yeah, they did this after the weird soft lock glitch in Twilight Princess. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but anyway. Behind the temple we shall go. I'm going to take care of the order that we've discovered these lands in, so Faron, Eldon, Lanayru. They intend you to do it this way, and, well, you can do it any way you want. Just be careful if you're playing the original Wii version without the patch. But it seems like we are shut in here. Weirdly enough. Just head up on here and... oh, the Goddess Wall is back. I should mention this too. Gorko will tell you which symbols to carve into this thing. It's going to be different symbols. That's how you're supposed to learn about these symbols in the first place. Each time you do it after the heart piece, it will give you 20 rupees. So, that was convenient to talk about that since we're already here. Anyway, back to the sealed temple. What you got for us, Granny? You seek the dragons. When the song of the hero is complete, the path to the Triforce shall be illuminated. Then take care and be on your way. Oh. I guess you had nothing for us. Let's go see what Gerse is saying. Back out here. Link, bad news. That beast is about to break free again. Gotta get into position. Hang tight. Yeah, we just took care of this guy, and, well, now we're taking care of him again. This is also another weird thing. Whoa! Feels like that seal's gonna give way any second. But no need to panic. You know what the Grusinator can do, am I right? As long as I'm at the controls of this bombshell beauty, I don't even know the meaning of the word defeat. Flinging bombs on the monster's face, defending the land. It's my purpose, I think. That's why I'm here. Anyway, Link, I've got work to do. Try not to get in the way of my shots, okay? Yeah, this thing's already reawakening. How did I lose so many hearts? For context, I haven't played the game in a week because the way I recorded everything, I recorded 2 weeks in advance because, well, school sucks. But, yeah, I don't even remember how, oh, it's probably from the Bilosite fight. That's probably what it was, but, yeah, this is the bad thing if you take care of these areas in the way I'm doing them. You go immediately into another fight with the Imprisoned right after the second fight. And again, this is pretty much how Nintendo intended you to do this. And it's very, well, I mean, it's common knowledge that they wanted you to do it in this order, but for some reason they opened it up. Anyway, Imprisoned times 3. Well, look who's finally back. Good thing, too, because I was getting tired of waiting to put a hurting on this ugly mug. Link, let's do this. Our game plan is the same as last time. You know what to do. And to do the thing is, well, the same as last time. He hasn't really changed all that much, at least not on the surface. Want to get up here. I kind of want to wait until he starts climbing up. Is he going to do that? Actually, let me see if I could just do this. Oh, no, yeah, you have to shoot him with the bomb first. Okay, let me get right up above him again. I kind of want to see if he starts climbing up. I don't remember if he does that in this phase. I know, Groose. You're not helping by just saying, hey. Okay, Link, just dive. There we go. Alright, let's go to Gruesinator. And bombs away. Right in the armpit. That should stop him from getting all pissy. Which means we can land on top of him and jab it back in. There we go. He's just going to regrow that immediately. There's not a whole lot of things that have changed with this fight. He's pretty much just more pissed and, well, now he has a halo. Which, yeah, it does this now. He's a flying toad. Whoa, since when did I learn how to fly? It says straight for the temple, but there's no way I'm letting it get there. Big Ugly's going down burning. Yeah, hopefully it's soon, Groose. Groose? Yeah, so this thing can fly now. It flies now? It flies now. Case in point, you might want to get up to Groose real quick. What's happening? What's happening? Okay, Groose, please. Groose? Groose? Thank you. Okay. Okay. That was bogus. Okay, that is not my fault. Yes, I want to continue adventuring. Screw you. That is annoying. That was not my fault. What else was I supposed to do? I guess I was supposed to do it, like, super early on. That is bogus, dude. I'll see you guys back when I get them back to the Halo mode. Okay, back in the Halo mode. Hopefully Groose doesn't screw around with the bomb again. Seriously. I have never lost a fight to the Imprisoned. Is he ready immediately? I saw there was a bomb in there. Okay, good. Now you want to smack him in the face with a bomb. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen. I think I just waited too long and just basically gave the big old lizard a chance to fly all the way to the top. Is that it? Man, I thought I was going to put up more of a fight. Somebody should have really thanked the genius who made this machine. Okay, Link, time for you to show Big Ugly who's boss. Where's the front of him? There we go. Once he falls like that, you could go over to the spike and push it back in. But yeah, like, I've never lost a fight to this guy, and of course I lose it on the easiest version, at least in my opinion. Yeah, Halo mode for this guy is overpowered, considering, well, he just flies up to the temple, as you saw. Oh no, not good, the road crumbled and I can't get to the rest of my bomb stash. What do I do? Link, get up here. Yeah, I'm having a hard trouble. Come up to the temple and make your way over here. Hustle up. we got to do what he says. This is what I was thinking that was supposed to happen, and well, you saw what happened afterwards. Head to this left one. Yeah, you actually you got to be really quick on this. I mean, look how fast he's already halfway to the temple. Get up to Groose, get up to Groose, get up to Groose. Like, this one's actually kind of tight timing for some reason. Alright, Groose, what you want? Link, we're in trouble. I can't get to my stash of bombs. Alright, Link, we got no choice. You gotta get up onto the ugly thing's head. Quick now. Nice, you're locked and loaded. We'll aim it to send you straight on the spike on its head. And as he says, this can get kind of tricky, but as soon as you see the blue outline, there we go. Bring it down. For the final time. Well, at least of its existence, that is. Yeah, I don't know why that gave me trouble, and well, here we are. Seriously, like, that was just bad. But big lizard Godzilla man is no more. That is the last time you were required to ever fight the Imprisoned in this game. So it's kind of nice if you do the dragons in this order, because you take care of the Imprisoned the quickest amount of time. At least as long as he doesn't kill you, that is. Yeah. Let's keep you in for good this time. A little more complex. That's a really cool looking symbol. There we go. And for once, the spike is... Actually, no, it isn't. It's not centered with the middle triangle. Oh, God. That's going to piss some people off. Whew. I gotta say, Link, I thought we were goners this time. Sort of glad I was wrong about that. I'm gonna run ahead to the temple. You should get back here, there, too. Yeah, I am glad as well, considering it kicked my ass. Then again, it was kind of bogus, but... if you're having trouble aiming onto the head, like I was saying before, you kind of want to wait until you see a blue outline going up, like, near to the top of its forehead. That was a weird thing. Hopefully that helps. It's kind of awkward aiming that, because he's flying up as you're trying to aim at his head, but, you know. That's what I've noticed, at least whenever I fight that dude. The beast has been sealed into its prison for a third time. Link, Groose, you have both done well. But I fear we can't dwell on your success. The strength of the seal seems to wane with each escape. We are almost out of time, Link. Are you close to discovering the Triforce? Yes. I see. You must seek out the 3 dragons and complete the Song of the Hero to find the Triforce. It is right your search led you here. The Faron Woods are close by. Unfortunately, there has been an unusual turn of events in the woods. I am unsure of what happened, but a short while ago, I noticed the path of the woods was completely flooded. To protect the land here, I closed the gate leading to the woods and drove back the water with a simple seal. The seal will only hold as long as the gate remains closed, meaning you will not be able to open it without flooding these lands. Given this situation, I am at a loss as how you could enter those words. We're just going to continue. Huh, is that all? Consider the problem solved. See, the last battle with that big ugly got me thinking about other ways to use the Grucinator. Just climb up to the bad boy and I'll give you a little lift over to the woods, alright? I'll run ahead and get her prepped for you. Come see me when you're ready to take a little flight. Oh my. The boy has made himself very useful, but he does have a tendency to cause trouble for those he helps. Safe journey. I wish you a soft landing, Link. Nice to know you're getting a sense of humor, Granny. Especially for my own pain that's going to be coming soon. Granted, in another timeline, we actually died, and, well, that's the first time I think I've ever died in this game, seriously. But anyway, what you got for us, Grursy boy? Want to head to Faron Woods, do you? No sweat. Just hop on the Grusinator and I'll fling you over. Unfortunately, this is our only way in there. Alright, hop in and I'll take care of the flinging. You just worry about the landing. With my machine, the woods are just a fling away. Yeet and delete. And welcome to a very weird version of Faron Woods, where it's literally flooded. And why is it giving a title sequence for Faron Woods? We've been here since the very beginning. And it looks like the Kikwis made it safe. That's good. Yeah, so things are going weird. Also, I was about to say I'm surprised you're alive, but with how big you were probably just floating up to the surface with or without your consent. Oh, Q, you're that one from before. Come to think of it, I've forgotten to ask your name. I see, Link, is it? Now there's an odd name, Q. Ah, what brings you to see me? This water? Q, it is good to see you again. Yes, things look a bit different here, don't they? The water came gushing out of the base of the tree behind me and flooded the entire woods. I don't know what caused it, but I assume it will clear out the monster infestation, Q, so you won't hear me complaining. Yeah, that's one way to get rid of your enemies, just drown the entire population. I mean, this is basically what happened in Noah's Ark, right? Why am I going down here? I can actually go up here, can't I? Am I stupid? Am I very stupid? Oh, maybe I do have to go all the way down there. Huh. I guess I do. Okay, well, time to go back through the base of the tree. Yeah, so the entirety of Faron is flooded. And here's a thing that I will bring up now. These Trials of the Dragons were put into this game to extend the lifetime, therefore they're just kind of artificially here. Now, one of the dragons is actually kind of nice. It's actually a nice addition. This is not one of them. I'll get into it in a second with what we have to do here, but be aware that this is not a permanent thing. So, what do you got to say, actually? The woods have been flooded. No shit. Anyway, gotta run all the way up here. Luckily, these weird eel-looking things will not try to kill us. Sorry for those who have hydrophobia. Although a badass-sounding thing, it is not a badass thing to have. Seriously, any phobia is not a greatest thing, but hey, some of these phobias keep us alive. It looks like we're not alone. Who dares I'm having issues. Who dares to dip even a toe in my waters without my leave? Oh, I remember you. You're the young human who helped me recover from my injury some time ago. Link, was it? Let's have a look at you. Yes, you seem a good deal stronger than the last time we met. And look at that sword. You're the real thing, boy. It's clear you have the spirit of a hero and of the goddess. Let me guess. You swam all the way here just to try to get me to teach you the part of the song of the hero the goddess entrusted to me. That's all well and good, but I can't go around giving away something that precious to every hero who flounders into my waters. No, I think a final test is in order to ensure that you are in fact the one meant to hear this melody of mine. This may be news to you, but some very irksome monsters have been overrunning my woods of late. Well, I decided I had had enough. The easiest way to deal with the awful things was to flood the whole woods. As it happens, almost every inch of greenery in this area is submerged, so it's here, in this flooded land, that I will test you. If you're up to completing the task I ask of you, I see no reason why I shouldn't reward you with the melody you seek. You are a maniac! He reminded me of Zant for some reason. I'll give you one thing, it's a pretty looking cutscene. So what's one way of extending the time? By making you go on a collectible hunt. As you just saw, I have split the melody you seek among the many tad tones, and I have hidden them around the floor. Yeah, I'm having issues. If you haven't already guessed, Link, here's your task. Take this score and collect all my little musical friends out there. You can use that score to figure out how many tad tones are in each group. Find them, collect them, and bring them back to me. If you do that, well, then I'll just have to see you as someone worthy of learning the song of the hero. This sucks. This absolutely sucks. Now granted, it is not terrible, by all means. It is not undoable. But it is the biggest waste of time in the world. Seriously. It is, I'll get, there's a goddess statue, a gossip stone here, I think, right? No. Okay, it's just random blessed butterflies. So, as, the water drag was saying, there's our first tad tone. And if you know how to read sheet music, you basically just have to collect all these tad tones in a group. Now, luckily, they do give you water stamina back after picking one up. But yeah, this one's really bad. Okay, here's the thing. One, I will say it is the most unique way in this game of reverting an area. There's not a whole lot of times we go and backtrack into Faron Woods. In fact, we only backtracked this time, as far as I remember. That's not saying much because I have terrible memory, but even still, there's not a whole lot of times we come back here. For this is probably the least amount of times we come here besides Lanayru. But it is in the worst way possible, in my opinion. Instead of changing up the area by, I don't know, like, maybe just adding a new little side area where we had to do our trial, or, you know, maybe extending it out towards the waterfall where there's barely anything there and we don't come back there for any other reasons besides the water dragon and the ancient cistern. No, they put it in this main area and just flood it. Yeah, I'm not going to say laziness, I'm just going to say probably not enough time to make something creative in this area, considering it's very locked off from the rest of the world. Now, I have said before that this is my favorite area of all of this game. And the reason why is, well, I really do think it is the biggest changeable area when it comes to, well, this. Also, this one's kind of stupid. You have to time the tad tones. I like this area because it has the most amount of environmental changes, and I think that's cool. Speaking of environmental changes, you have these weird things that are not a menace at all, and he's just gonna warn you that, yeah, they're there. But like this specific minigame, I really don't like how they portrayed it in this. For context, there was a lot of back and forth between the two people who are basically running the show on this. I don't remember the other guy's name, but Miyamoto had a lot of say in what went into this game, because Miyamoto was really wanting the motion control thing, and the other guy didn't. And so, well, we got this kind of mixture of a mess, and part of that is resulting from, well, this mini game is what is resulting from that whole fiasco. So, I mean, is it terrible beyond comprehension? No. There's one other thing that I do think is worse than this. However, I really do feel like that this is just a lazy way of getting some more time out of the game, because this is completely unnecessary. But, which brings me into another point. The water dragon is an asshole. Seriously, it is the deity of this land, basically. The god of this province. And instead of just killing the monsters herself, she goes and wipes the entire place out, which actually creates more monsters, because now you have choo-choos that were never here before. You have all these spiky plant things trying to kill you, and these pufferfish, and even the fish that Girahim spawned to go and try to kill the water dragon. Like, you made the problem worse, actually, by flooding this place. Now, it's probably a subtle nod to Noah's Ark and all that, and I get that, but still, that is the worst god to believe in. Not referring to Noah's Ark, but, like, seriously. At least God had reasons. Faron just kind of wanted to wipe everything off the face of the, well, Faron Woods. Just because she could. And, well, now we're here. Anyway, I just grab all these tad tones. Q, Link, can you hear me? I thought of something good. Why don't you come up and chat with me for a moment, Q? This is actually something you want to do. For once, Buka is being very helpful. I should probably mention this too. If you want to go and get a water potion from the bazaar, the bird the bird statue is right there, as you can see. If you need to get back up there, there are P-hats that you can use the hook shots on, or the claw shots. You can go back up there, get a water potion, max that thing out, and you will have no issues in this place. I don't think it's entirely necessary because the stamina is very forgiving in the water, in my opinion, and plus you have all these these air pockets. Q, how nice to see you again, Link. How goes the Tadtone gathering? I'd actually thought of something you might be interested to know. You see, it's like, how should I explain this, Q? There was a technique you used when searching for the others of my tribe. Remember? That. Use that thing you do, Q, and you'll have a much easier time getting those Tadtones. Signs indicate that this is a reference to your dowsing ability. This is a valid suggestion, Master. I am familiar with the unique aura signatures of Tadtones. Why didn't you give us this before? I will calibrate your dowsing ability to locate Tadtones. This capability should prove to be quite useful in your search. However, please note that you cannot use your dowsing ability underwater. Yeah, after getting more than half of all the Tadtones here, it's kind of pointless, but this is for those Tadtones that are like completely by themselves. So that is actually kind of useful. But yeah, I brought up a lot of negatives of this, and I keep saying this is my favorite area of the entire game. I love the scenery. I actually like it underwater. Like, I think it's fun to swim around this place, because it's very seldom often that you get to swim in an area that is mostly full of land. There's not a whole lot of games that will flood the area, and I think it's a cool touch that you get to see what this place can look like if it was just completely submerged. And I like that environmental change. I just don't like the way they went about it. I think it was very lazy, and it was just kind of a poor excuse to get more time out of the game, in my opinion. And when you compare to the other two areas, I love Lanayru, don't get me wrong, but I have never liked desert areas in games. Like, I hate Gerudo Valley, however you say it. I hate that area in Ocarina of Time. I hate the Arbiter's Grounds area in Twilight Princess. I just don't like desert areas in general when it comes to games. I think they're very bland. It's just, all you see is brown. And I don't know. I just don't like the scenery. Now, I mean, Lanayru has the best stuff when it comes to mechanics, but where is this? Is it right under you? Okay, I guess it's just right underneath me. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably... Oh, there they are. They were moving. I don't want to keep being negative on everything, but, like, out of the three areas, like, Lanayru, and that's just a personal preference to me. I don't like sand areas or deserts. I've just never liked that. And that's more of a personal preference. I know there's people who love desert areas, and there's, well, people like me who just don't like them. And, you know, everyone has their own opinion. And I will respect the opinions of others. Why am I going over here? I'm trying to get over to the big tree that's over here. By the way, those purple air pockets, don't touch those. That will actually deplete your stamina. They're supposed to be like poisoned air pockets, I guess you could say. But along with that, like, Faron is my favorite place because it's the least changed area. That might sound weird on the surface, but when you have change in an area, you can't do it constantly. Because if you do, you run the risk of just making the area completely... like, it loses its identity, in my opinion. We gotta respawn that guy. So, with Faron basically staying the same, I like that because it gives it more identity, I guess you could say. The problems I have with, like, and this is for example with Eldon. Eldon changes constantly, and we haven't even seen all the times that it has changed. So, while yes, Eldon is fun to climb up the first time, the subsequent times are just annoying because you're just climbing up the volcano in a different way. That's all you're doing. So, and like I said, with Linario, that's more of a personal thing with me. I just don't like sand areas in games. Is that the last batch? That is the last batch. Okay. Let's not get killed by that guy. You don't have to kill those dudes, and, well, I'm not going to because it's just a waste of time, but... yeah. I don't know, I probably just talked my way throughout this entire thing, but... you know, the Tadtones are actually easy to go and get, especially if you have the water potion. Like I said, it's not hard, and these Tadtones give you water stamina back for each one you pick up, which is super nice. But, yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, this is the, it's not the worst revisit to an area for the song, but it's easily not the best. I think it's kind of in between. We'll see what the worst one has to offer, but, you know, for now, you've heard my opinions. It is kind of a cute song to listen to. Oh, Link, you've gathered all the Tadtones, haven't you? That's no small feat, or should I say, no small beat, Q. Ahem. Anyway, hurry and return to the water dragon. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Why is her heart? Oh, one of the fish killed himself. Okay, that's weird. If you want to keep this place as it is right now, then do not go to the water dragon. Explore to your heart's content. There's no weird glitch thing you can do in here, unfortunately, as far as I know. But again, I think it is cool that they changed this place up. I just don't like the reason for it, and by extension, the way you have to move, or not the way, but the reason you have to move around this area while it's flooded. For the Tadtones are just kind of stupid, in my opinion. I'm going down here, right? The Tadtones, I think, are just a waste of time. Although they are cute. Anyway, we have claimed our prize. Well, our prizes, thanks to you, jackass. You've brought back all my colorful little Tadtones. You are indeed worthy of being called a hero. This much is clear. I'm good for my words, so I will teach you my part of the song you seek. Link, how are your eardrums not bursting? You have the equivalent of a god, like, giving you a choir. Bad timing as usual. Originally, I had planned to keep these woods underwater so that those awful monsters could never return. But your task is far from over, and you're not exactly at home in the water. I suppose I'll return the woods to their natural state. All this excitement has been rather draining. I believe I'll retire to my hall. You'd best be on your way as well. Again, you made more monsters than you got rid of them. What the crap, man? Anyway. Besides being negative Nancy, yeah. And we see everything has returned to normal. Thankfully. I like this place better when we're on dry land. So yeah. Yes, as I suspected, the water level in the Faron Woods has dropped. The forest has returned to its former, less aquatic state. Master, the melody you just acquired is one part of the Song of the Hero. I recommend you seek out the other two dragons in their respective areas to learn about the other two parts of the song. 1 down, 2 to go. But we're not entirely done here yet. We're gonna do a weird thing, and, well, there's a guy we kind of gotta thank for helping us with Levias. So, let's go pay him a visit now, shall we? Back on over to Skyloft, specifically the Knight Academy. For some reason, I was trying to remember this place compared to the sword dude, or the sparring hall. That's what I was thinking of. We want to go pay a visit over to Olin. Yes, for there's a new thing up with him. Hey, buddy. Oh, Link, how'd it go? Were you able to hear what Levias had to say? I see, so I was right, then. There's something special about you. I have a feeling you and that vibrant loftling of yours will be just fine. The road ahead of you certainly won't be a smooth one, but don't lose faith. By the way, would you be willing to listen to a little request of mine as well? As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the eminent authority on plant collecting in Skyloft, if I do say so myself. But you see, I've begun to fear that I've collected everything I could hope to collect. My plant collection now features every known species. I've started wondering if, in light of your travels, there isn't somewhere you might not be able to discover something new for me. What do you think? Would you be willing to look for a new plant species for me? Perhaps something exotic, the kind that would turn a few heads. I'll try. Aha, I knew you'd be willing to help me out, Link. I'm truly sorry to trouble you, but please try to bring me something rare, something that no one has ever seen before. Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to look for the plant that this person seeks. Yes, set it as the plant. And to which I say, why can't we just give you an ancient flower from Lanero? Then again, Fledge, for some reason, has those things. Yeah, you can kind of see where this is going. So, I'm gonna meet you by, why is it guy... I am having issues talking. I'm gonna see you guys back at Faron Woods. Over by the viewing platform. I just chose this because it's the quickest way to this plants that we need to find. Also, never look at your text messages when you're flying around in Skyloft. I guess it applies to how driving is in real life as well. Because I completely flew over the place you're supposed to dive into. So I just started going in circles like, well, where the crap is the portal? And then I looked straight down and yeah, no, I was flying in circles. This is what happens when you check your phone mid-recording. Anyway, here's our plants person we need to see. Oh, hello again, Queek. I've been hiding out so long my shoulders are stiff. What shoulders? How rude. I do have shoulders, Queek. They're just not very pronounced. All I was trying to say is that constantly hiding from danger is a stressful way to live, Kukeek. Everyone seems happy that peace has returned to the forest, but I don't believe it for a second, Cuckoo. As you shouldn't, your deity sucks. There's no way I'm going to give up and come out of hiding. Not ever, Keewoop. But sometimes I wonder, Keepeep, isn't there somewhere peaceful I can live without fear, without having to hide? There is! Oh, that's fantastic news, Kukaru. I want you to take me there as soon as you can. I can verify with only 40% accuracy that this person is a plant. However, Olin's field of study includes cataloging unidentified plant species. We can take this creature to Skyloft using the robot. Why the simp bot? Yes, master. Simp bot, get your ass over here. I think this is the last time we have to see him, actually, so live it up as you can. Mistress Fi, I hope you weren't waiting long, Sat. So you want me to carry this, Zert? Move it, Zert. Forcing me to tell you every time reduces my overall efficiency, Burst. Stop telling me, then. I'll be waiting for you up in the sky, so don't take too long, Vert. He's grabbing him by, like, the hips. Poor guy. Poor Kikwi. Master, I suggest we also return to the sky and carry the Kikwi to its destination quickly. And no shit, Fi, as it's becoming a new staple on the series. Seriously, I don't know how many times I have said that in this entire Let's Play, and this is the HD version. There are way more times she actually interrupts you. And, well, that's only in the Wii version. I have purposely not done that because it is annoying, man. Every time you've seen her on the bottom left blank, that's one of the cutscenes that they took out to be a mandatory thing. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys back in Olin's room. See you guys in a sec. Back over to Olin's room. I forgot it puts you in an immediate cutscene. I have come bearing the unusual Kikwi. Bzzt. That's not what you said, but that sounds like a cuss word, bro. Seriously. You seen the F word in front of me, man? Zting. If you should have need of me again, just call Zert. I've given up on trying to say every single Zert, Vert, Burp thing. This is unbelievable. You found me an entirely new plant species. It's precisely what I wanted. Fascinating. Should this actually be classified as flora or fauna? I mean, plant or animal? You know, this might very well mark the discovery of a new type of species altogether. Whoa! How incredible! The world is still full of new plants waiting to be discovered, isn't it? I can barely contain my excitement. Oh, Link, you have no idea what this means to me. Thank you so much. I'll take great care of this plant, life, form, whatever it is. If you should happen across any other interesting specimens, be sure to let me know. Yeah, well, we already got the maximum reward for you, so yeah, we ain't doing that anymore. 5 gratitude crystals. So close. And yeah. So, you're gonna be here now. Keep a leap. I'm not used to getting stared at like this. It's making me blush. Another dweller of the land who lives up under the sky now. First with the robot, then Mr. Magma Man, and now we have the Kikwi. Very odd band of recruits, needless to say, but anyway, I'm pretty sure that's way more than enough that we'll ever have to do for this episode, so next time on Skyward Sword, we'll make our way over to Eldon and try to get the second part of our song. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.